Hi everyone, it's LORIE and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So today is my health update number 8, and this is for November the 19th, 2023. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So as I think I told you guys in the previous video, my surgery for my right hand in October was actually canceled due to low kidney function. So I went and had a complete workup, which is what they wanted, from the kidney specialist. And they had actually already faxed over the form clearing me for carpal tunnel surgery. They faxed it like 4 times, and ortho kept saying that they did not get the fax. So Monday, my husband was pretty fed up. So on Monday the 13th, we went by and picked up a copy of that letter. They actually gave me 2 copies. It wasn't an actual letter. It was just in the notes saying that I was cleared for carpal tunnel surgery. So we hand-delivered that paperwork to ortho. I have to say I did have to ask for forgiveness after that visit, because, I just told him I don't understand why you guys can't find the fax. I know you received the fax, or you received the fax and didn't bother reading the notes, so who knows what. But it was number 5 in the notes, so I circled it, and I guess I got a little loud, so they brought me in the inside to speak with this lady who normally checks you out named Cindy. And so I gave her the copy. I'd made a huge note beside number 5 saying that, this is where I'm cleared for carpal tunnel surgery. So she scanned it all in and then asked me if I needed, the copy back. I'm like, no, I have an extra copy. And when I get home, I'll probably make even more copies in case, it disappears in this office again. I know, that wasn't very nice, but my husband and I both were really at our wits' end. So she went ahead and scanned it into my file, and went ahead, the lady who actually made the appointments, of course, wasn't working that day because initially I had demanded pretty much to speak to her. Sorry, I got to put that paper down. That's actually hurting my hand. So, unfortunately, she wasn't working that day, so Cindy went ahead and scanned in the paperwork, sent this lady a message, said she would put the extra copy on that lady's desk, and that she herself would have a conversation with her the next day. So that was on Monday. So she should have gotten everything on Tuesday. Wednesday, I had an appointment with my primary care physician to update my short-term disability and my LOA. And given the circumstances and everything that was going on, he actually put me out till early 2024, knowing that I, have to have surgery on both hands. I did ask them for a renal panel draw that day, and they're really good, so they went ahead and did that. And I am happy to report that the next day, on the 16th, they called me with my numbers, and my CK is now down to 856, which is really good because the last time I had it done, it was at like 1,500. And my GRF, which measures your kidney function, is now up to a 38. Now, when I went for my initial pre-op for my surgery in October, those numbers were like, I believe 1899 for the CK and a 28 for the GRF. So my kidney function is still not where it needs to be, but it is a whole lot better. So I did send in, scan everything in to MetLife and the union to update my LOA and my short-term disability, which is now through, he just stated early 2024. So after I got home from my primary care doctor on Wednesday the 15th, that afternoon, I did get a call from ortho, and my right hand surgery is now scheduled for December 15th. So it is, from that date, it was 4 weeks away from the date, but that's the earliest they had. So we took it. They will call me for a pre-op appointment the week before. It will be at their Loganville office, which is about an hour away, but that's okay. That's the quickest appointment they had. We'll drive an hour. And if all goes well at pre-op, the week before, then I will have my surgery on the 13th, and on the 12th they will call me, which is the day before surgery, and let me know what time to be there. So right now I have nothing next week, which is Thanksgiving week. We are going to Mom's on Thursday for Thanksgiving, so I'm very excited about that. It's going to be at 4, probably going to go early. I told Mom I may have to take a nap. She's like, I will make sure that morning I put clean linens on the bed for you. So, very sweet of her. And then on Sunday after Thanksgiving, we're actually going to my mother-in-law's between 1 and 1:30, excuse me, after church for Thanksgiving dinner with her. And it also happens to be my mother-in-law's birthday. So that should be a fun day. The next appointment I have is the week after Thanksgiving, and that is on the 28th, and that is going to be for fasting labs to check my thyroid levels. And I'm hoping that they've come up. I feel like they've come up. And if they have increased some, I'm hoping that he will go ahead and increase my meds to 100 milligrams, where right now he started me off at 75. And I will get those results on December 5th. So if he's going to raise that, that's when that will be raised. And on that day as well, December 5th, I will get my B12 shot. So that's pretty much what's going on in a nutshell. I this past week had a really rough week with my hands and the tingling and the pain. They're a little bit better today. I think last week I only had like one really good day with my hands, and so of course I started doing things around the house that had been neglected, and I believe I overdid it because the next day I paid dearly for it. So I need to be careful when it comes to how much I do actually on my good days. Today is a so-so day, so after this video, I am hoping to do a happy mail share from a dear friend. Her name is Sandy, and I'll tell you all about Sweet Sandy in the video. Right now, my voice is, okay. If you can hear, I believe it is getting better, but the longer I talk, the worse it gets with those 2 polyps on there. So I think getting my thyroid levels back up, as well as the inhaled steroid that I'm taking, is helping those polyps that are, of course, on my vocal cords, which causing, my voice to be the way that it is, a lot worse than normal, and giving out of breath and pretty much giving out of voice, I guess, if I talk too long. So the next video, I'm going to go ahead and film right after this, because getting my phone in my filming arm as tight as it is quite a challenge, let me tell you. That in itself will pretty much wear your hands out, but I think I could get through that video. If the voice doesn't hold up, I will just put it to music, like I did my other couple of videos that I've posted. I also am going to be doing a flip through of a beautiful journal that I received from Karen at Grace Be Creations. So I'm really hoping next week to get those 2 videos posted, probably one on Tuesday and one on Thursday. So I have 2 videos for the week. And then as I fill up to it, of course, I'm still trying to get caught up on the Rachel's Roxy's Weekly Challenge videos. Depending on how the voice goes, depending on how the hands go, as to whether or not the videos will be done, if they'll be set to music, or I will talk through them. If I talk through them and my voice gives out halfway through, then of course I will just set it to music. So I want to thank all of you for your support, and all of you who have reached out to me in your kind words. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you will continue to support me and my channel as I go through this season of life and get, myself back to normal, or, well, I'm hoping normal, but I'll take as close as I could get to normal. Just keep praying for me that I can make it these next 3.5 weeks before my surgery, and that the surgery goes well, and we have great success with it, and then we can move on to the left hand. All right, I'm going to stop jibber jabbering so I can try to do my next video and actually be able to talk all the way through it. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for your support, for your comments. I really do appreciate it. I love you all, and we will see you next Sunday with an update. Probably going to be quick because I'm not expecting any calls, and yeah, maybe I'll just let you know how Thanksgiving went. All right, I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.